the speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
He'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
Enemy activity nearby. They're gonna make
Drone
you
is
back
airborne.
up.
I got eyes on a sniper. I see a second target.
I'm getting a position. I've got the target. Enemy down.
Go.
We'll go.
Of course, the scientific explanation is that yes, it made a sound. The tree hitting other
Sniper out there.
the branches snapping. These collisions make sound waves that are defended, even if there is no one.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Hey, we got a narco. In front of the Santa Muerte church.
A man who does not interact with others is like that tree falling in the empty. Who cares what he does? Who cares if he does? That man may have it. He dreams of building a company that can change the world. He feels compassion for the homeless, for the widows, for the orphans of this world. But he does nothing. All of his dreams.
Careful, Sicario sporting a submachine gun. Next to the Santa Muerte church.
His self-serving, his fear becomes nothing more than security blanket that makes him feel like he's safe. But he's not.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Roger.
Cobardes que no dan la cara a las excavaciones sobre Santa Blanca y sobre las sagradas instituciones. Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas revoluciones incansables all year long. You have seen for yourself the doom
There's
that
Sicario
Santa
over here.
Blanca
In front of the Santa
Eyes on
Muerte
El
church.
Cartel.
This is the biggest revival I've ever been
Why
to.
do you
After we show the evidence, we'll need to move fast for this crowd
faith
to get
is
involved.
the greatest
Hoo-ah.
asset of our Lord? We must believe in Him, believe in His law, without any
Hang back, we see it.
reassurance, without any word.
Fire up loaded. Get ready. All hell's about to break loose. Got a call to the rebels for some reinforcements. Grab this asshole before the crowd gets him.
Their lieutenant's running away.
Rally on me. Ready? Open fire.
Fuck, we're made.
When other children are
Get down.
some children the cartel has snatched. Some of these as young as 5 years old are sent to La Santera, and these kids are never heard from again. We sell them for must end now. Santa Blanca researchers are professional
I'm engaging tangos. Grenade! Grenade! No hostiles evident. Ready. Call the shot.
You guys ready? Fire.
Copy.
Get that
You
together.
kill me, please.
God's got nothing to do with this Cartel. It's over. You want to get out of here in one piece, we're your only option. Understand?
Yes, of course. Anything you say. Just get me out of here.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
I'm good to go. Keep it moving, Padre.
Padre, don't you dare use that term of respect to patronize me. I give people a spiritual guidance. My congregation numbers are in the thousands.
A congregation in a church bought and paid for by the Cartel.
I brought the congregation to Sueño because he's a true believer. He knows that I bring the true word of God.
Isn't vanity one of the 7 sins, Padre?
I am no longer wasting my time talking to you. The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. You are too small-minded to understand.
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB builds them for their pachones. I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die. What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals who'd need something like this.
Silencio. Marche. Let's see what His Holiness has to say to Bowman.
What the hell happened with DJ Perico?
Our priest has taken a vow of silence.
You should actually read that when you're in prison.
La conozco. No te apures. If a sinner chooses to worship at my church, if he chooses to pray with me, it is my duty to God to help the flock find its way. It does not make me a criminal.
No. Money laundering makes you a criminal. Your church is built on a foundation of trafficking in white powder and kids.
Usted no entiende. I felt horrible about those children.
If that's true, then confess. Right here, with me. Absolve yourself of your sins.
May God forgive me.
In
En
the
el
name of the
nombre
Father,
del Padre,
and
del
of the
Hijo,
Son,
y del
and of
Espíritu
the Holy
Santo.
Ghost.
The image was broken. The dream was crumbling. My church was dying out. Many of my men were leaving me. The campesinos were no longer afraid to slander my name. Those who hated me said I did all of this out of pride. The mausoleum, the websites, the Bible. They said I did it out of vanity. But if they could have seen it, if everyone could have seen my dream, they would have understood. I did it for them, for the sicarios, the farmers, the miners. I did it so they would dream of a better life for themselves, so they could envision how great they could become, how great they could make Santa Blanca, and how great Santa Blanca could make them. But when you get a glimpse behind the curtain, Then you realize that the magic is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. And the glory which you once aspired to is nothing but a sham.
Yo, we got Unidad approaching.
Without the Cartel making those drugs
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Yay!
Nomad, you'll want to hear this. The activity found a message for you on one of Santa Blanca's websites.
A message for us.
There aren't any other 4 Americans causing trouble for Sueño. He says he wants to talk. He's acting like he'll negotiate, sing Kumbaya and hug it out.
The meeting's bait, but it could also be a chance to draw Sueño out.
Sure. It's also a chance to get yourself killed. There's nothing to stop this from becoming a two-way shooting gallery.
Send us the info. If he wants to throw lead, we can throw lead.
I don't think you understand. This is a bad idea.
Bowman, I understand. Send us the info and we'll decide.
Fine. Do what you want. Bowman out.
Hello, Cartel.
Buckle up, people. I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle. We entering a new province?
Yeah, Villa Verde. Map shows one major road which leads to the city of Villa Verde. Other than that, looks like a lot of jungle.
Let's give Bowman a call. Bowman, we're crossing into the province Villa Verde.
Other than a lot of legal coca farms, there's a mine there owned by the Cartel. The mine is the Cartel's source for pyrolusite. It's used to make chemicals that purify the cocaine, make it nice and white or something.
I think we can screw up that step in production for you.
I don't have intel on who's running things in Villa Verde. Be careful. Gather intel on the Buchan before making any big moves. Bowman out.
Is that pyrolusite mine?
It's awesome. More modern than I was expecting.
The locals can thank Santa Blanca for that.
They actually ought to thank him for that, right? The cartel built the mine and everything. Probably safer than the other mines around here, too. Enemy activity, stay sharp. Shit, Sicario with a minigun, by the stack of tires.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Acá, hermano. No se vaya, somos gente de campo. Solo calles y soldados de libres.
Heads up, we got a turret. We're cool. Hey, we got a narco.
The drone is up.
Alarm
I've got
over
eyes on
here.
the captain.
Got the alarms. Reinforcements won't be flying in. Hang back, that tango might spot you.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the... I called for rebels to draw their attention. I called the rebels for reinforcements. Got something here. Looks like the local boss is a guy named El Way. He has a house in a place called Riverine. Let's check it out. Bowman. The name of the buchona de Villa Verde is El Way.
El Way? We know him. I wasn't sure he was in Villa Verde. He's in charge of processing the pyrolusite, the chemical used to purify the cocaine. An Unidad lieutenant named Bento caused an accident in the processing plant that burned El Way's fucking face off.
Oh, so he's easy to spot in a crowd.
When the bandages came off, Lieutenant Bento made fun of El Way's hamburger face. El Way went after him and almost started war. Sueño had to step in.
That sounds like a great lever to pull.
Frame El Way for the lieutenant's murder, the war starts up for real. I'll send you some intel on El Way. Bowman out.
Bowman just sent us a video starring none other than Bolivia's butt-ugliest comedian, El Way. Sure to be a barrel of laughs.
This is El Way. Real name, Pedro Gil. And I know the first question you're asking. What the fuck happened to him? You know what pyrolusite is, right? Yeah, neither did I. Pyrolusite, key syllable pyro, by the way, is the shit they mine in Villa Verde province to turn coca leaves into high-quality cocaine. So what, you ask? El Way's father was a miner. His grandfather was a miner. His grandfather's father was a miner. Basically, El Way didn't have many options until El Boquita came along.
You want to make some real money?
Turns out he wanted to make some real money. Turns out, in fact, he was ambitious. El Way wanted to improve pyrolusite to produce the best cocaine the world has ever seen. Ever hear the expression, it blew up in his face? According to our sources, El Way is a generally affable guy. Good to his workers, cool with Unidad. Just don't ever make a joke about his face.
This says we can find an airdropped care package if we just look in the right place. Let's roll.
Got enemy activity nearby. Looks like we've riled them
Placing
up.
a mine for our Sicario friends. Go.
Acabamos de
I copy.
adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Opening fire. We got Cartel Sicario troops engaging us.
We can take back our land.
Got one.
Man down, man down.
What we need to do is stand up against Santa Blanca and their drugs, their violence, and their blasphemous religion. Then, be ours.
Fire.
Target eliminated. The emitter's on its last leg. Hang tough. Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
I'm asking the rebels to draw their attention. Call for some rebels to back us up.
Thank you.
Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición.
Sniper's got us targeted.
Shitballs. Call Pakatari for some mortar fire. Message sent. The rebels are gonna give Santa Blanca hell after this.
Avisamos que los únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.
Rally up, people.
Roger, move it.
Ninguna novedad hasta ahora. Mantengan la búsqueda.
We're good, we're good.
Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esta zona. Todas las unidades salgan del servicio.
We're good to go.
I got it. I'll fly. Hold up. There's a weapons case here. I asked the rebels to recon the... I called the rebels for a diversion. I called Pakatari for some reinforcements. I got the C4 primed.
They've seen us.
That kink in the cartel's comms will give the rebels a reason to grow some balls.
Come. What's the play, boss? Let's go. Let's go. Look alive. We got company.
Deploying drone. Marking a captain. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Moving to position. Let me get into position. Copy that. Moving. Got the target. Copy. Target marked.
Hold your position.
Copy. Bad guys are marked. Waiting on you, boss. Moving to a good sight line. I got it. Moving to position. Target acquired. Standing by. Eyes on the target. Say the word. Lost the target. Got it. Moving. Target lost. Target marked.
Throwing a flashbang.
That's one down.
Easy. Camine.
Okay.
Call for rebels to draw their attention. Put a call to the rebels for some reinforcements. Rally on me.
Copy. Ah, shit. We've been spotted.
You crying, Puto? Tell your SB boss we're coming for him. After we kill him, you can come get revenge when your balls drop.
No más. I'll tell him. Just let me live.
Think that sent the right message?
I bet he fucking pissed himself. His own people are gonna be laughing at him over this. Imagine what the rebels are gonna do.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Roger that. Moving. Roger. Target acquired. Hostile down.
Fuck, he heard the shot.
I put a call to the rebels for a diversion. I called the rebels for reinforcements.
They're onto
The
us.
LT's
Watch
escaping.
out.
Justo lo que buscaba para acabar con esos cerdos.
Take cover already.
Demo is primed and in place.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads. Get away from there. Move! Enemy killed.
God damn, that was close.
We need to get going. The clock is running down.
Nicely done. With less cartel stations on the air, the rebels will be able to move into the area.